Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you're new. Today we're in the UMP Modifieds here at Charlotte. It's week 13, so they added some new things. It looks like they have a ready to race button. This is the first time I've been in a race since the update and stuff, so that is awesome. Very happy to see that. With if people don't want to qualify, they can just ready up the race, so that's awesome. But we were like 9th fastest out of the 22 here. There's a ton of people. We have heats and then a 30-lap main, so hopefully we can qualify decent so we don't have to struggle too much in the heat race. The spotter's kind of broken here right now. It says as soon as you're coming out of pits you need a pit, but you don't need to. Track condition came in very interesting, completely worn out through the middle. So the bottom is pretty quick right now. I'm gonna run the top very first lap just all the way around, just to try to gain as much speed as we can and try to get like a baseline of a lap. Don't hit the wall though. Very easy to hit the wall off of 2 or going into 3, it feels like, in these cars. Just got to be careful on throttle not to hit the gas too much, because the car likes to kick out a ton. Ran a 6th there, which isn't great. Try to be off throttle a decent amount, get the car pointed off the corner and then hit the gas. Ran a 478 in the second lap. I'm not too disappointed about that. They are super fast up there in the zeros. That is flying. Fastest I've ran on like a cleaner track was like a 288. So I'm fine with the time I ran, to be honest. Like, there are some people that are just super fast at these. This is a fixed set as well. Week 13 UMPs are fixed, which is awesome. I love that. But a lot of people have qualified. We are 7th currently, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th currently. So a few people left to qualify. Hopefully they hit the ready to race button if they don't want to qualify, which I really do like that addition. But I'll pick you guys back up when we get ready to go green in the heat races. Alright, we got knocked down a peg down to 8th, which is going to be 4th in the second heat, which is actually okay with me, because second heat means we'll be on the outside lane for the feature, and I feel like the outside by that point in the feature might actually be pretty good, because it's looking like only 15 are making it to the feature, so there's definitely going to be some eliminations in the console race.
What's up, dude?
Wow, he was loud. I was not ready for that. I had to mute them. But we'll watch this heat race, see how it goes, see how the guys run up front, and hopefully they can keep it pretty clean. Try to remember the controls for getting through the field. Just like Shift V and V, so that's easy to remember. But week 13 last season, they had some really interesting races, which they didn't this season, which is unfortunate, because I remember last season running like the Skip Barber cars on dirt, which was a ton of fun. That was a lot of fun. I remember running them at USA, I'm pretty sure. That was a lot of fun. And then the Pro 2 Light like rally trucks, trophy trucks, they were running on the dirt ovals, which was a lot of fun too. I think I ran them at like Lima Land or something like that, something small, and they were a lot of fun. But if you guys enjoy this kind of racing, hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see some more as well. I wish they would make every series fixed and open. Like these UMPs, a lot of fun to run. I don't run them too often just because there's a lot of other things I run. But I would love to run like the Pro late models, because those are like my favorite cars to race. And I used to race them a long time ago when I had a little bit more time to try to mess with the setup. And I wasn't great at making setups, but they were still just a lot of fun to race with. There's such a good balance in between like the limiteds and the supers. You can mess up if you put in too much throttle, but there you had a little bit of throttle work you needed to do in the pros. 2 car gets a pretty good jump. 3 car actually got a pretty good launch there too with him. Move back through the field a little bit. Top 7 get into the feature. 18's in the wall. 10 got hit by him. 17 about to go around. Going up when I need to go back. 17 saved it though somehow. I messed up the camera work there. V is forward, Shift V is back. I need to remember that. I fucked that up. What place is this guy in? He is in 7th. 9 car ran to the back of the 17 there. He is the transfer spot currently. Got the 16 right on him, trying to get by him on the inside. Outside lane has a ton of momentum if you run it right. Bottom lane, you really need like all the room to move up to the wall to run really fast in that. 16 is blinking a lot, which is making it hard to run around him. 17 is kind of all over the place. I want to see where the leaders are running. They're running right up on the wall, it looks like. Top in 1 and 2. Leader is bottom in 3 and 4. What kind of lap times are you running? 16 threes. He's already going on lap 5 out of 8. But yeah, it looks like top in 1 and 2. And it makes sense running bottom 3 and 4 because there is a lot of space down there, and usually that works out in most cars. Good battle for second though. 7 car trying to keep that bottom lane. Sooner or later, it looks like he's pulling it off. Doesn't stick to the outside though. I feel like he could have and just shut the door on the 3 there. Because the 3 is going to get some good momentum in 1 and 2, but you need to run the bottom in 3 and 4 to be fast, it seems like. 3 tries to pinch down the 7. 7's going to get a good launch because the 3's in the slick a little bit. He's currently in second. 3 is going to get a good run on the outside again. 7 not going to try to close the door. Yeah, the 3 car is trying to run the bottom, but he's running right through the slick, and he can't really get on throttle too quickly. He's running really well, though, up there. What is this? 5th, 6th, 7th. Nobody's really battling that hard for 7th. 9 and the 8 are back here. They're on the last lap right now. Looks like the 9's going to pull it out. With 22 people in this race, there's 11 in each heat. That's a ton of people. So if you get wrecked, it's easy to go all the way to the back. So hopefully we can maintain our spot, especially since we'll be starting on the outside here in 4th. We'll be able to get to the outside in turn 1 at least, try to keep up that momentum.
Pit road is closed.
Because that seems to be the quicker way around, but the 7 was really making that bottom work all the way around. But the top definitely is faster in 1 and 2. But the bottom in 3 and 4 is very quick. So we'll try to use that to our advantage by watching how the leaders are running. Just got to stay in the top 7. Hopefully we can do that and not get wrecked. There's no cautions in the heat races, not in the consolation either. I'm assuming in the feature there will be, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure what class this is classified as for week 13. Normally the UMPs have cautions, but for week 13 I'm not 100% sure if they will or not. We'll see. But being on the outside should be beneficial, I feel like, for us. I like to run these a lot though, like during week 13 and stuff. It looks like the back wheels are super skinny too. Like if you're looking at the car in front of me, his back right wheel looks super skinny. I don't know what it is about that. That looks weird to me. But if you guys have ran any of the UMPs this week, let me know what you think of them. I heard that the Street Stock's got a new damage model on dirt, so that'll probably be the next race I run anyways. Either that or a figure 8 race, because figure 8 races are fun. But I might run the Street Stocks next, because they're about to change the USA by the time I'm running this. Because I want to run them on USA more than like Lima Land where they're at now. Because USA is a very fun track to me. I like that track a lot in any car. One more time around and we will get going. 8 laps. 8 laps will go by super quick. 30 laps could go by pretty fast or super slow depending on if there's cautions or not and how many we get. Got car number 1 in front of me. I'm car number 4, which is nice and not like the top car number. Oh, leader blinked. But he's still gone. Okay, he's back. Watch for the leader to go. Had a decent jump, actually. Third place had a pretty good jump, too, as well. Try to stick to this outside and keep the momentum. I have to not get too sideways like that. 5th place killed that restart. Like, he is all over 2nd place right there. Or not 2nd, 3rd. He destroyed that restart, like, perfectly. What was that, a 20 car, I believe it was? Top lane is kind of thin up there. Try to run the bottom without smacking the damn tires. Try to let off the gas enough to keep my car straight running this high side. I might just run the bottom. Because I feel like I'll just be a little bit more comfortable down there. Trying to get on throttle coming off the corner. I have this guy to my inside. Just gonna try to run right in the middle where there's a lot of grip. There's a little bit of slick there. He is running really well. I need to run better. I am not running too well right now. I had another guy to my inside. Wow. Oh, Jesus. He started coming up. I was not expecting that. But you definitely don't want to smack the wall going into these corners. Or like that. At least my front end didn't come back around and hit it. I saved my front end from hitting it at least. Because that's when you really mess up the corner and slow you down a lot. Try to keep this momentum up. Get back by him. Barely scraped the wall there. That was about as close to the wall as you can get without screwing it up. This outside seems to be coming in a little bit more. The bottom's getting pretty worn out now, it seems like. But the top is getting super thin in 1 and 2, which is normal for this track. Run the bottom, just protect the slider. And we'll come home 5th. So we only lost 1 spot there, which isn't too bad. I'm okay with that. 20 car had a great launch, and he was really good in the beginning there. He was pretty good through the whole race. Why did the 11 do that? You don't just nail the brakes and let everybody run into you. That's dumb. All right, looks like 4 people going on to the feature. So there'll be a total of what? 14, 18? So that's pretty good. But yeah, it was getting tough to run that bottom, or right along the top too in 1 and 2. But that bottom, hang on, let me go back, see what was happening there. Because I was just getting beat on the bottom by the 15. I was just not running it very well. Getting a little too sideways, staying too sideways through the corner. I tried to run in what the 3 did in the first heat, and I just can't keep my car straight enough. You can see how straight the 15 car got, and he just launched off the corner. I didn't realize I had another guy behind me on the top side too. It was hard to pay attention to what was going on around me because these cars are a handful. Tried running this line again in 3 and 4. He kind of slid up. I just moved up out of his way because I didn't want to run to the back of him. And then I just said, I'm just going to run the top from now on. Try to see what I can do. Tap the back end a little bit. At least the front end didn't come back around. I'm happy he didn't try to close the door on me there. It was a little too high in 3, but it worked out. Had a lot of momentum off of 4. That was super close between them. I started pulling away now on the top side, especially 1 and 2. 1 and 2 was just so much better on the outside. The 6 car is running better than the 15 at this point. He was keeping his car lower in the grip, really close to his tires. Super, super close to his tires. But he was able to stay a little straighter, get a good diamond effect coming off that corner. But 6 car is going to move on as well. Let's see what these guys are doing for this consolation. How many are there? There are, what? 8 of them. Half of them are going on to the feature. So, interesting. 8 car had a big jump. 14 car sliding it in. 22's under him. They get together a little bit. That's the top 4 currently. 14 really sideways. Gonna probably get smacked in the door. No, good racing. 3 wide going through 3 and 4. 22's trying to push his way up. That didn't work too well. 13 just slammed the brakes there in the middle of the corner, or going into the corner, which didn't really work out. 19 just ran into him. 3-way battle for second in this consolation race right now. Good corner by the 14. This is what, 10 laps? Yes, 10 laps. I think they're on lap 3 now. Let me get rid of this so when I go in, look, it doesn't like look all crazy. 14 got back to 3rd. He's trying to just hold the bottom for as much as he can. 13 slides up into the 22 there. 22 got pushed all the way out to the wall. 13's trying to slide up on the 19, just gets hit in the rear end. He is, what place is he in? 4th there? Yeah. This is the battle for 4th. The 19, 22, and 13, all for 4th place. 18 is trying to work his way into this battle now. 19 is trying to do a slider. 13's coming down. 18's going to run straight into him. Nowhere to go at that point. 19 is in 4th place currently. 13 trying to rip the wall. Get a lot of momentum down the straightaway. Full lap down. 6 going on to 7. I think for this feature, that top's going to just be the way to run. At least to start out with. 1 and 2 is tough to run, but you just have to stick it out and try it. 19's starting to slowly pull away now. Just a little bit starting to pull away. Because this is the battle for 5th. Yes, 19 is in 4th. And these guys are just trying to catch up at this point. They're on lap 8. Oh my god, what happened with the 18? What did he do? I'm so confused. He tried to just send it in there. That wasn't going to ever work. Like, the 22's been running the bottom every corner. Are they talking? I want to hear what they're saying at this point. Because the 18 tried to dive that in there. That was never going to work out. That was just not very smart. And did he just wreck the leader or something? Who was the guy that he just wrecked? Oh, the 22. 22 ran into him. So, at least that wasn't the leader or anything. Where are the leaders at this point? They are on lap 9, 10 at this point. I think they're just avoiding everybody up there. 12 is in 2nd, 14 is in 3rd, 19th in 4th. The 13's trying to catch up, but too late at this point. So, 19 car is going to be the last one to make it into the feature race. The 18's still just sitting there in turn 1. So, he wrecked himself out pretty much. That was just not the right move to try at all. But 30 laps, feature race. Don't know if there's cautions or not. Does it say here? I don't know if it does. I don't believe it says. But I'm assuming there's going to be cautions. If there's not, this race is going to be hectic. Super hectic.
The road is closed.
I'm kind of happy we're starting in the outside lane. But we are starting deep in this field. 10th out of, what, 18? Hopefully I can find some damn speed in this feature race. I need to really bump up my speed from the heat races and the qualifying. Because this is going to be a struggle, to say the least. Yeah, see, the fuel's like glitch. It says you have 8.9 gallons, but only 0.4 laps. Actually, we have a fast repair. That means there's probably not going to be any cautions. That's what that usually means, I would say. So, that's terrifying. Come on, can we get moving? Hello?
Go!
Oh god, he's not going. Okay, there we go. We're gonna have to catch up to the field. At least there's 2 laps. Yeah, fuel and everything's off, so we don't have to worry about that. So if we get wrecked, just get into the pits as quick as you can. Even though the pit's on the back right here, you go in on the back and the pit lane is all screwed up. If your pit stop is to the right, you're gonna be like trying to figure out how to get into your stall to get your fast repair. It'd definitely be quicker than towing though. But hopefully we don't have to use that. But with that fast repair, it makes me think there's not going to be any cautions, which is terrifying. Because 30 laps in these things, and people are going to be sliding around everywhere with how worn out this track is. And just smacking the wall trying to run this outside. It's going to be a really bad accordion, probably. It's not going to be a very good sounding one. But hopefully we can get some good racing in. This will be fun. These cars are always a lot of fun. Oh god, you can't see a thing back here in the dirt. 20 car just got pushed into the outside. I'm getting ran over. Jesus. That all started with, what was it, the 17, I think? Just pushing the 20 out into the wall. So we're in the back now. Hopefully my steering or anything's not screwed up. Got people to my outside. Oh god, okay, it just kicked out. Let's not do that. Try not to hit the brakes, but I think that's what made me go crazy. I need to get to the outside. Because we are nearly dead last. So one guy to our outside, and then the 19 that's behind us, and that's it. 15 and 14 are hitting. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Don't know how that worked out. I don't know how I got by that without hitting the 15 there. Alright, let's get to the outside and try to go. There is so much dust. Yeah, that 20 car is not going to forget that. Because that screwed up the entire beginning for us. And a lot of people, I think. Not sure where the 17 or 20 is at this point. Oh, 12. He's in the wall a little bit. I'm a little quicker than him running this outside, but it's going to be very hard to pass. and then it's super slick everywhere else. So I'd like to get this outside rolling, try to get by the guys running the bottom. If I can keep it as straight like that in every corner, I could be pretty quick, I think. But with this 12 right in front of me, I'm not gonna be able to go anywhere. So I think I can get back to top 10. Oh, there are cautions, okay. Could not stop in time. I think that was a 17 that I ran into.
Use the fucking brake! He was the car in the wall.
Not sure where I'm at this point. Where am I at? It's behind the 12, okay. But we got a caution now. I'm actually shocked that there are
and
cautions.
then all of a sudden, everybody wants to pile up behind you. They seen it coming.
I'm not sure who started that or what happened. Maybe the 7 car got in the wall and that's what he's talking about.
You don't know that. They might not have seen it.
Good job, fellas.
Because I didn't even expect there to be a caution, to be honest. I thought when there was 2 cars sideways like that, we were just going to keep on going. My car was just sliding. I was trying my best to miss that.
Huh, Tyler?
That's all we're trying to do, survive.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, 20 car nearly didn't survive first corner.
13th to 6th is alright.
13th to 6th? Oh. That's not, yeah, that's a
That ain't
good,
too bad.
that's a good start of the race. First 8 laps. Caution laps do
I
not
only fell
count.
back a couple places because I got run over twice.
Yeah, that definitely happened in the beginning.
One to go.
We are
you.
going to be double filed up. Oh, my car is running really weird when I hit the gas right there. Like, I was holding the wheel straight and it
I
just
get run
started
over
walking
again.
to the
I'm
right.
crashing mine in their shit.
I think the 17 who was caught up in that wreck
Enough.
was the one that caused that first corner stuff, I want to say, with the 20. He just pushed him into the wall, and I was not expecting that at all and ran to the back of him. God, it is so dusty on these restarts. 6 car, please go. I want to get to his outside, but there is no room to do so. Yeah, don't get in the wall too hard off of 2, please. I already have a 4X, but that's alright. I have so much safety. I have 499, so I'm not worried about my safety rating. I'm not just going to like go through and wreck people. That's not what I mean, but I'm not like worried about getting a couple X's. 6 cars getting to the bottom, alright. Never mind, he slid up there. I thought he was going back to the bottom because that's where he was running the first run. Damn it, I am not
That's clear, dummy.
trying to get in the back of them.
I was spinning clear up to
The front end of these things are a lot longer than I was expecting. I did not think I was that close. 17's gonna almost push us up into the wall. We're 3 wide. I don't know how I'm staying out of the wall. Really thought I was gonna get put into the wall there. We were definitely 3 wide, like super tight. Can I get to the outside of 6 here? Not quite, damn it. I was really hoping to. This race is fucking crazy. Like, I'm really good on the entrance of 1 and 2, but I have to slow so much up for these guys. If I can just keep that speed in 3 and 4 as I do in 1 and 2, it would be great, but I'm not as fast in 3 and 4. There's such a thin line, and I just have to hit the brakes over and over here. It's so frustrating. If I can get to his outside in 3 and 4, I'd be fine for 1 and 2. Like 100% would be fine. Or if he runs low like that, he's actually finding a lot of speed down there. He's like running like lane lower in both these corners, and he seems to be finding some speed finally. That's very interesting to see. Damn it, in the wall too hard. Back end did not, or front end's not turning. Okay. Got a caution there again. Don't know what the caution's for. I don't see anybody wrecked. It's probably somewhere behind us.
Good pass there, Carden.
What are we in? 14th at this point? Jesus Christ, this race is hectic. This race is crazy right now.
Getting really sideways in the corner.
That front end did not turn
Yeah, I
that
hit
last
the bottom
corner
just a
though.
little bit too much.
Did not turn at all that last corner. It was bad. Like, I'm not trying to get into the back of the 6. I was trying to stay off him as much as I could. And the one time I got him super sideways, I just backed off, hit the brakes, and tried not to spin him all the way out to bring out a caution, which we didn't, luckily. I don't know who ran to the back of me, but my bad. I was just trying not to wreck him.
Pit road is closed.
Oh, this race is stressful. Track's super worn out, which is very fun. Love that. Because the track already started out pretty worn in, and I figured that this race was going to get like this, which is a lot of fun. That's why Charlotte's a lot of fun to run in cars like this, because you can get the track completely torn up. But hopefully the 6 isn't mad at me. I was trying not to run him over going into 1, because I was a lot faster than him going into that, and I had to like brake super hard a lot of times. I was trying to stay off of him as much as I could. We do have the 17 to our inside, or not to our inside, but like he's gonna be below us, probably getting into turn 1. Hopefully we don't get pushed up into the wall like the 20 did on the first corner. But we were halfway through the race right now.
Ready.
Hopefully we can get green flag racing to the end. People were really slacking off there, Jesus.
Green flag.
I don't know who that is, but somebody's blinking a ton up there. This white car that's on the outside lane. Was that the 16, I want to say? 19 maybe? No, 19's that yellow car. I cannot see the lines in the track when I'm behind all these people. Like, you can't even see where you're about to run if there's grip or not. Still gonna try to rip the outside in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I'm gonna try to run like this 3/4 up line. There seems to be some grip here if I could find it. There it is. I just can't see it going into the corners. It's crazy on how much dust there is, but I love it. Like, it feels like it'd be realistic, but I'm not sure because I've never raced in my life. Trying to avoid all these guys.
Magnus, you got in the wall and I try to keep it off of you, man.
Kind of maneuvered through it. Not great, but I maneuvered through it without getting anybody. Definitely lost a spot, I think, for the 19, but I think everybody else that's behind me, I passed. Oh, I just had a really bad corner there. 17 had a really good corner. We're going to be 3 wide here. Try not to get in the wall like the 5 just did. It's funny, the 19 has a big blue 5 on his back end for, I guess, he runs like a custom number, like custom paint scheme and stuff. This is kind of funny because the 5 car is right on him there. Like a blue car, number 5. Oh, get off the wall, please. I can't get off the wall. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Car's screwed up now. I think my car's screwed up. My car would not come off the wall. And I think the 17 got into me and then another car got into me. I think they both DNF'd. Like, got too many incident points. I'm getting close to that point. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, I am. Car is definitely screwed up, not running correctly. I need to just try to run the bottom, stay the hell out of the leader's way. Because my car is screwed up. If we get another caution, I definitely try to get that fixed. But we're in 13th. That's not good. And we got 14th coming up on us, who's behind the leader. But I'm just going to stick the bottom because the outside is definitely the fast way around. If I can keep it on the bottom. My car wants to pull right super hard. Like, it is completely screwed up. That 100% was my fault. I got into the corner, it just didn't turn and just rode the wall. I tried staying on the wall so everybody can get by me. 17 got into me because he was running right on me. Nothing he could really do. And then I think as soon as I got off the wall, I hit the 20, I think it was. No, 20's still in the race. Whoever else it was like a black and lime green car as well, I think. But they DNF too, I believe. But I was having a good race. Was having a really fun race up until that point. My car got real screwed up from that. I want to see the damage after the race for sure in the replay. Just trying to stick this bottom, not get in their way as much as I can. Because this track is just super worn out, which is crazy. Yeah, I got the 20 car, who's 4 position, running to the bottom behind me. He's just trying to stay out of the leader's way too. Like the lead lap cars. We are a lap down now, so last lap, at least the rest of it went green. I'm surprised it did, because I thought there was going to be a caution with everything that happened when me started. Try not to give up this spot to the 20, but my car won't drive correctly. He's going to get me there. I fell back to 14th. That's all right. I'm not mad about it. Like, that was a fun race. That was very fun until I screwed up too much. Who won it? The 2 car won it. Nice. That track was just so worn out. It was crazy. I need to go back and see what the hell happened, though, because I really screwed that up completely. Car number 4. It was like, I don't know, 8 laps ago or so. So I was running up here. Car just did not turn ever. Like, back end started to, but the front end really did not want to. Why does it look like my front end's already destroyed? Like, why does it look like that? This side's already messed up for some reason. I don't know. It was driving fine right before that. Very weird, but it really did not want to turn going into that corner. I think the 17 DNF'd, and it might have been the 10 car I was behind him, or the 6 down there. One of the two. I'm not sure which one. Actually, no, the 6 got way biased, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I stayed in the wall, 17. Oh, 15. That was just bad timing. I finally get off the wall, and the 15 just happened to be right there, and I was trying to stay right along the top to not do that, and that ended up happening, which is super unfortunate. He ended up DNF'ing too, because yeah, 17 and 15 both DNF'd out, but that was a rough race there after that, because, wait, I really screwed up the car. I wanted to see the damage. Because I know the car definitely did not want to turn after that. I think the front end just got more screwed up. I really don't know, because it looks off. It definitely looks off. But other than that, it was a fun race all before that, because I'm shocked that we had so much clean racing. Where was that one wreck that was up here that I avoided? Oh, no, this was a restart, okay. But before that, we had a lot of close, like, 3-wide racing. Right there is where I thought I was going to get put in the wall for sure. I was trying to stay off the 6 as much as I could. These front ends are so long, I do not run them enough to get used to that. Like, I'm not used to that at all. So I was really trying to get by the 6 clean and not run into him. I thought I was getting put into the wall by the 17. We were 3-wide, super tight there. Somehow stayed just enough off of him. That was fucking crazy. Let's go back to the very beginning. Try to see what these incidents were. Probably a lot of people smacking the wall. This was off the start. 17 comes up, gets stuck in with the 20, sends the 20 into the wall. 15 got into us. I was just trying to stay off the 20 because I got into him. Was this the first wreck? No. Everybody stayed straight. So much going on. It's hard to even comprehend what's going on. There's just so much. 17 just running the outside. Probably gonna skim the wall here. Yep. 14 getting really sideways. 15 just ran to the side of him. Is that the first wreck? No. Oh yeah, I barely got by that. Don't know how I got by the 15 there. That was crazy. Like, that was super close. That was really quick reactions, trying to just tap the brake and miss him. 17 into the wall. Very easy to get into the wall with these cars because they really want to pull to the right super hard. But I ended up having an 8X, which was really bad. 7 car in the wall, 17. Is he going to run into him? Yep, right there. And that's going to be the first wreck. Okay. That was like the same thing that happened to me earlier. I was trying to stop it, and the 17 started sliding down a little bit. That was unfortunate for us. Oh, I missed that. Don't know what happened. Oh, well. I get into the back of the 6 there. 17 gets into us, but we all keep going. 16 was blinking a ton at this point. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he DNF'd out or something. 10 car barely skimmed this 15, but definitely hit the tire there. That really messed him up a lot. 15 just comes up, slams into the 17 and the wall. What was that, the end of the race? No, that was lap 16. That was only lap 16, really? Interesting. 5 car all up in the wall on the restart. Everybody's ripping the top at this point, so you'll probably get a lot of people just hitting the wall. Right here is where I like got through this, and I know I lost a spot somewhere. Wow, look how tight that was back here. Because that got super tight off of turn 2. Like, I had so much room until that happened. I started slowing up to not run into them. Everyone started swarming me. They're 4 wide right there, 3 wide, almost 4 wide going into that corner. That was crazy. That was absolutely nuts. 14 car just spinning out, 20 getting into him. Wrong place, wrong time. That's unfortunate. That was definitely the last caution. 14's trying to find his pit, going backwards on pit road, I think. That didn't work out too well for him, probably. And then this is where everything happened with me, where I just screwed up, got stuck in the wall. 17 got into me, and because he had nowhere to go, which is unfortunate for him. And then I come off the wall at the bad time for the 15. One car is in the wall right there. 3 car got into him, nowhere to go, and 5 car in the wall, 3 laps to go. 12's in the wall. They get together. Surprised they all kept it straight. 19 gets 2 for 1 right there. And then 5 car tries to slide up. No, not enough room to do that. They just slide straight into him. And that's the end of the race. So 2 car ended up winning it. That was a lot of fun. Even though we finished way back here in 14th, the lap down because of my mistake. I should have been like around top 10-ish. I should have been around there. I definitely did not have a ton of speed, but that was a lot of fun. Super tough to run. And I'm pretty sure this counts for some iRacing. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results are in. Strength of field was nearly 2,800, super high strength of field, which I'm not surprised by because that was car number 4. How many people registered? There was only 2 splits, so there's about 40-something people that registered, mid-40s. So low to mid-40s, that's a lot of people. But we started 10th, fell back right in the beginning, never really gained the ground back, but had a lot of fun with it. I don't really care. We lost 82, that's all right. I literally only lost 0.01 getting an 8X. I guess I've had 499 for so long. It's kind of crazy. Like, I barely lost anything. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So hopefully we can have some more good races like that. I'm not even mad about losing that much iRating because it's week 13 and stuff like this happens. There's only a few actual official races, so a lot of strong racing like races to do and a lot of good competitors to go against. That was a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know if you guys ended up having a good race during week 13 or if you just had a bunch of wrecks during week 13, depending on what you're racing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.